All right, so I got to tell you a quick story. I can't tell how good you can see, but if you watch my last video, you'll notice that there's a car on fire. That's what's going on over there. You can't really see at this point. They put it out with fire hoses, fire trucks all here. But I do got to tell you a story about that. Okay, so it just so happens that one day when I was walking past that house, a group of those people tried to pick a fight with me, and it was me versus 6 of them. And I stood my fucking ground, and I felt it. I was like, there's an energy here. And I got videos about it, but anyway, the point is, I stood my ground, and they threw a boulder at me. They tried to physically hurt me, and I'm a chosen one. And I'm not trying to be so cocky about it, but watch enough videos of other people talking about it. And I figured I'd talk about it for a second. And I just thought it was fucked up because today I'm looking at a new car. That's literally what I'm looking at. Brand new car. I'm thinking about getting a new car. I just messaged like 4 people for the first time in my entire life at 26 years old about getting a new car. I've had a car before, but I've never messaged anybody in my life to get a car. And I messaged like 4 people. And then I walking out of my job, and my manager's like, dude, and we see a car burning, so I grabbed a fire extinguisher and ran over there. And my first feeling was, don't put this car out. It wasn't my idea to grab the fire extinguisher, it was my manager's. But my feeling was, don't put this car out. Nobody's in it. Nobody's in danger. The only people in danger is us. And then I watched as the fire team came here, and they used an entire fire extinguisher, nothing happened. Another entire fire extinguisher, nothing happened. And now they got a fucking, they're using water. And I think it's finally out now because I can see a lot of smoke. But yeah, those people over there across the street from my job fucked with me. They fucked with me. And I'm not trying to be so cocky and say all that. I'm just saying, isn't it weird how when I get a new car and then their car explodes? Nobody got hurt. And I got a lot of stories about fire. But, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you're going to take that, but yeah. Let me shut you down. All in all, nobody got hurt. I can tell nobody got hurt. I think they pulled up, it ignited. They're like, fuck, and got out, and everybody's standing over there watching. Nothing happened, their car exploded. Funny, because I drove around in a car always wondering when my car would explode. Like, I just kept driving. I always thought, hey, any day now my car's going to explode, but it never did. It just broke down eventually. But yeah, I literally am sitting here looking at where you manifest, get what you think about most of the time. I'm sitting here looking up cars, messaged like 4 people today about cars. First time in my entire life, walk outside, those people that tried to fight me. I could smell that car. Those people that tried to physically fight me, 6 of them, threw a boulder at me and even threatened to run me over with their truck. Different vehicle. But they threatened to run me over with their fucking truck. And now their car's on fire. And then I'm over here with a fire extinguisher, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not putting it out. I don't give a shit. Nobody's over there. No, you can judge me. It's okay. I don't give a shit. But I always follow my feelings. I don't give a fuck. I always enforce this in my videos. And my feelings today was, yeah, I'm not wasting my fire extinguisher on this shit. But isn't that funny? Yeah, I got another video. I think it was me versus 6. Look it up on my YouTube channel. That's that story of those people. And it's funny because I walk down the street all the time and I see that couple that started that fight originally with me. And they kind of like are now living a life of fear. Like, okay, example. The other day, a Uber driver goes into my job here and says, could you imagine? He said, could you imagine? Somebody paid me $7 to deliver across the street. And so what are the chances of that family who fucked with me, who can't go to Taco Bell anymore because they know they got to deal with me having to order online, pay a guy $7 to deliver their meal, and that guy tells me about it. To me, personally. I don't even work up front, but I just so happen to walk by right when he mentions it. And then later, we find out that we fucked up their order somehow, not me, on purpose, and they were upset about it. So they paid $7 because they couldn't face me to come in here to get their meal fucked up, and I'm just watching as karma is hitting them. And it all started with me walking down the street, them talking shit, and them telling me to go, leave. We shit on you, and you take that shit elsewhere. And I said, no, I'm going to stay in my vibe. And you're going to take back every return to sender, all that you just threw at me. This is that energy. And I remember that energy. They literally threw a boulder at me, like a rock this big, and threw it at me. And I had to dodge it. That was the only time I moved from my spot, so I wouldn't get hit. And then she's like, run him over with a fucking car. And I was like, yeah, like, no, none of you seen how demonic this is? And they were all recording me, calling me a crackhead for no reason. And now I'm over here recording your car on fire. And I get to witness it all manifest before my eyes after a nice long day of working on my day off. And I want to save up for what? A car. I'm working today on my day off to save up for a car. And I get to watch yours burn. Nobody got hurt. This is funny. So yeah. Yeah, that's my little story of karma. 555 on the phone. Look. Little story of karma. Alright, I guess I'm going to end it, but I love you guys. Like, subscribe. If you have a comment, leave it. Tell me how fucked up and sadistic I am. I don't give a shit. You weren't there. Bye!